There are modified versions. I'll show you a modified version of an exercise if there is a modified version of it to make it easier on you if you're not used to exercising. It'll help you warm up to the actual exercise. If you keep on with these kinds of regimens, it can help you get to where you want to be in terms of physical fitness. You don't need weights, you don't need anything fancy. Literally all I'm wearing right now is some basic basketball shorts, a t-shirt, and I have my knee pads. Volleyball knee pads are really nice. They're really lightweight, and you don't really need a whole mat in your room to have an exercise floor, because the mat really is only replacing what your knee pads would do anyways. So that's why I have volleyball knee pads. It's just more convenient, right, for storage. I'm in an apartment, I can't put a whole mat on the floor, right? So I compensate, right? So there's ways to get around stuff if you look into it. That's awesome. So the overarm stretch is easy. You literally just take out your arm like this, you put it over your chest like this, other arm fisting with, you make a fist right there, and then you put it over like that, and then you squeeze your arm towards your chest, not too hard. You just want to make sure that you feel the stretch. You don't want to like squish it and break your arm. That's not what you want to do, but you want to hold it right here. And what this is going to do is it's going to stretch. You want to make sure that you're kind of standing straight up. You're not going to like, you're not slouching this way, because that's going to like take away the stretch. You want to stand straight up, the feet pointed forward, and you're going to want to like, you know, put out your chest a little bit. And then when you put out your chest, you're really going to feel that stretch right there. You feel that? Good. Awesome. And then we're going to keep that there. And then you're going to switch to the other arm, which means you're just doing the opposite, right? This arm over chest. This is now your arm that's going to squeeze this one. Same thing. You stand straight up. Go ahead, pick a mat, J-Rad. And then make sure that you have a water near you. You got water?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, cool. Don't worry about it. If it hurts, that means you're pushing a little too hard. So let go. It's not supposed to hurt. You're just supposed to feel the stretch, right? All right, awesome. Excellent. All right, so now we're going to put down our arms to our sides, and we're going to get the feet pointed forward like this. Relax your shoulders a bit. You're going to make sure they're all loose, make sure your arms are all loose, and then what you're going to do is you're going to do some shoulder shrugs. So all you're doing is rotating that. If you have anything that's, you know, like I said, if you have any medical conditions that limit your movement, obviously, please don't push yourself. But all you're doing is rotating that shoulder joint right there with just shrugging, right? And you're just going backwards with the shrug, right? So you're just relaxing your shoulders and just shrugging, right? Oh man, this one feels really good. Oh, because if you get it real good, it can like stretch out the top of the back right there. Like I got a lot of stress right there, so this one's really nice. Let's go. That, you know, you're gonna add in some neck rolls while you're doing this. There you go. Excellent. You're not coordinated enough to do both at the same time. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Just do one or the other. And we're going to go to the opposite direction. So just rotate the other direction with your shoulders. Very nice. Roll your neck. Good. Excellent. If you need to mute your microphones because you're afraid of panting in the microphone, that's probably smart. Excellent. All right. Good. Now we're going to bend down and touch your toes, right? So what you're going to want to do is your hands up like this. You're going to make sure that you're looking like a human spear. And then when you bend down, you're not going to try to bend your knees or anything when you bend down. All you're trying to do is just bend the midsection. And you're going to push down. And it's going to stretch the back of your the back of your back, as well as it's going to stretch out the legs. So you're going to go down like this, and you're going to touch your toes. All right, try not to bend your knees. Bend as far down as you can, and just hold this right here. Very good. Excellent. Keep holding it. If you want to, just push down a little more because we're about to end it. Just get that last bit of stretch there. Push, 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 and we're good. Good, good, good. Next, we're going to do some calf raises, so some more leg warm-ups. You can feel your body probably that blood rushing through now after that, so that's good. So what you're going to want to do is with calf raises, all you're doing is that you're just standing on your toes, We're gonna hold, and then we're gonna come back down, okay? This is gonna be a very controlled movement, okay? If you're not as balanced, the most effective way you can do it is your feet together, and then you're gonna go up like this. But if you're not somebody who can keep balance like that, that's okay. Just spread your legs out a bit, and then you can do them like that, you know? Just, it's much more effective like this, but it's modified. You spread your legs a little bit more, it gives you more balance, and it does the same thing, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna do it the right way, but if you need to modify, don't feel bad about it. I can't see your legs anyways. All right, so let's go ahead and do the calf raises. So let's go up, 2, 3, 4, 5, excellent, back down, back up, 2, 3, 4, 5, good, back down, back up. And all we're doing is that whenever you come up, you're going to clench your cheeks together, and you're going to feel that stretch in the back of the leg. That's your calves. If you don't feel it in your calves, you're doing it wrong. And you're going back down, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, back down. Okay, good. Up one more time. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Excellent. So now we're going to do some stretches, some side stretches. Pretty easy. A little bit of a thing. I don't know what your range of movements are, but we're going to be reaching over like this. But if you can't do that, that's okay. Just go ahead and do this instead. That's a different kind of stretch, but it's not going to kill you as bad as that one. All right. So we're going to do side stretches. So we're going to take our arm like this arm to our side like this. We want to hold our waist like this in case you can see me. Oh, I probably should stand more like right here.
Personally, of all the stretches, this is my favorite.
Excellent. So now our last warm-up stretch, and I'm gonna turn on my fan because I can already feel that I'm gonna get really fucking hot here soon. I had to turn up my my AC for the first time this year because we're starting to get fall weather, so everything dropped like 55 degrees. Anyways, so our last warm-up is going to be front lunges. Really easy stuff. All you're going to do is put your hands to your waist, and a proper lunge is going to look like this. So this is what a proper lunge looks like. The knee is not touching the ground, and you see this is a 90-degree angle. I'm going to keep my back straight like this as I'm coming down, and I'm going to come back up, okay? And then I'm going to do it again with the other side, and we're going to alternate just like that. So in case you didn't see, it'll be like this, and then it'll be like this. Okay? Excellent. So that's what a proper lunge looks like. So here we go. Ready? All right, down. Up. Don't forget to breathe whenever you do these, okay? So down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Good. And you're alternating legs here. So I'm on my left leg. Up. Right leg. Good. Keep that back straight as you go down. You want to keep that back straight. You're not stretching anything if you don't. Good. There we go. All right. Cool. Congratulations. You made it through warm-up. Another one that I'm going to teach just because I can is something that is a good one to help balance. Yoga, if you don't do yoga, it's really good. It helps with balance and exercising those micro muscles. Also, yoga is just a really good warm-up. Hang on a second. I'm like talking and like it's ruining my normal breathing pattern. It makes me sound exhausted and I'm not. It's so weird to instruct and work at the same time. So anyways, so this is like with yoga you have like a standing tree pose, and what happens with this is that you can actually really strengthen your balance with this. So first off, you may see people like put their feet on their side and then balance like this, right? And then they come up like this, right? So that would be a standing tree pose, and what you're trying to do is you're trying to get that down. Now, I'm working on it because I'm also trying to increase my balance. So I'm much better with my right leg than I am my left, but this is just a really good way to exercise your balance. This foot should be pushing against the leg. So the foot that's on the leg should be pushing against it. It's gonna help your balance. And then you're gonna come up like this. And then you're gonna stay. Ooh, see, my left leg is not so good at the whole balancing thing. There we go. If you're losing balance, just tense that foot against the leg. That should adjust you. Good. All right, other leg. Slowly relax that pose. All right, back to on the other side. Don't actually go into the full pose until you have balance on your legs. You find that nice balance, and then you go up. And what you want to do here is you want to stretch up with these arms. Good. Choof. Huh, that was a bonus one that I gave you guys. All right, next we're going to do roll-ups. Now this is our actual first official exercise. Roll-ups are real easy. This gets you exercised. If you want to do weight training and things like that, roll-ups are really nice. You're gonna see here very soon. Essentially, they're just they're gonna look like modified crunches. With all of these exercises in calisthenics, once you get past the point where you feel like you can do a lot of these reps, to make them harder, you can always modify these by buying weights, like little dumbbells, and then you can add the weights. So like for these, for instance, you'll have weights to your side and you'll roll up with them, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So with roll-ups, you're gonna get down like this. Okay, you're going to look down, arms to your side. You can't lay down. Man, that sucks.
I don't know. Space is too small.
Oh, well, that's fine. We have a lot of exercises that require you to lay down, so you are excused. And all you're going to do, and you can look at me first so you understand what the form is. Literally, all you're doing is putting your arms right here, and you are just going to do what the name of the exercise suggests. You're literally just rolling up. Just like that. All right? You're not stretching anything, and again, like I said, this can be modified with weights to make it harder if you think this is going to be too easy. I'm just showing you, right? So right now we're just focusing on form. The idea is to get like this, and this you should be at a 90 degrees once you sit up. So it almost looks like a crunch. Obviously, to modify it to a crunch or a sit-up, you're going to put up your legs, right? But we're not focused on that right now. This is like beginner stuff, right? So roll-ups. So let's do 10 of them, okay? We're going to do 10 of them. And on my count, ready? So everyone in the down position. And up. Good, down. 1. Up. Down. 2. Up. Down. 3. Up. Down. 4. Up. Down. 5. Up. Down. 6. Up. Down. That's 7. Up. Down. That's 8. Up. Down. It's 9. Up. Down, and 10. Good job. Now you might start feeling that in the core. That's where you're supposed to feel it. This is a core strengthening exercise. Adding the weights also helps exercise the chest. We're gonna do 2 more sets of these. All right. So we're just gonna rest for a bit. Okay, take a breather. Resting is important between sets. So when you're doing reps, you do your reps and then you make sure that you rest a bit. You don't want to rest too much because you want to, keep up with building up those those exercise juices, right? No, but really, you really want to make sure that you are, if you're feeling a little bit of pain, that's kind of where you want to keep it. You don't want it to be over-exertion pain. You'll know what the difference of that feels like. One of them's excruciating. The other one kind of makes you doubt whether or not you can keep going. You know what I mean? So, you know, you don't want to ever hit excruciating. Actually not having your upper back and your arms touching the floor, that helps you get more out of it. But if you want to rest in the down position, you can. Up. Down. I believe that we were on 4. This is 5. Up. Down. That's 6. Up. Down. That's 7. We're just getting used to this movement. Up. Down. That's 8. Up. Down. That's 9. Up. Down, that's 10. So that's your rest right there. We'll give it about 5 seconds. Shoo! There you go.
I'm tapping out like because my abs are starting to cramp up already.
All right, good. All right, last set. Up. That's 1. Down. Up. Down. That's 2. Up. Down, that's 3. Up. Down, that's 4. Up. Down, that's 5. Up. Down, 6. 4 more. Up. Down, that's 7. Up. Down, 8. Up. Down, 9. Up. Down. That's your 10. Well done, everyone. So now what we're going to do is, now that we've exercised the upper body, we're going to exercise the other parts of the body, the legs. It's okay if I can't see this, that's fine. Next we're going to do scissors. You're probably familiar with this. You probably did this in elementary school. Essentially, you just get on your side. You're going to support yourself with your arm down on the floor like this. You're going to keep yourself in this pose. So, you know, like the paint me like one of your French girls pose, right? So you're going to get down like this. It's important that you have this incline right here. This is actually important. You know, you're not doing this. You're not doing this. You know, you're doing this. Cool. All right, so with proper scissor, it's like scissor kicks. Essentially, all you're doing is this. You're just lifting up to as far as you can go with your leg. You're gonna hold it, and you're coming back down. Okay? We're gonna do this 10 times. Ready? All right, and we're gonna begin. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. Good. When you come down slow. Don't strain anything, okay? Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. That's 2. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. That's 3. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back down. That's gonna be 5. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. 6. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. That's 7. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back down. That's 8. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. That's 9. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly down. Slowly down. Right, get right there where you can barely touch. Don't go all the way down yet. And done. That's your 10. Well done. Switching, alternating to the other side. Done. Good job. That's how you do it. All right, at this point, if you need to take a drink of water, go ahead.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
A little bit of a water break. This is why I told you water was important.
My body is going to yell at me at the end of the day. What the hell were you thinking?
My legs are. I will say that the
tutorial. The next level's over there.
Like the only way I could get up, the only way I could get up level was to like yeet myself forward up off the ground, and I did that 2 times, and I'm like, nope, I'm gonna do like half of these.
Yeah. All right, so our next exercise is actually going to require us to stand up, and it's probably a good idea to stand up, shake off those exercises. I know you guys have probably been building up that acid in the muscles right now, so you're going to want to shake it out a little bit. So shake that out. I know your legs are probably feeling it right now. Your core is probably feeling it, so shake it out. Don't make it feel better, I promise. If you keep moving, that stuff feels better, I promise. So like if you can do one of these, I promise you it feels a little better. You feel that, it's getting around. It's like your muscles actually build up acid and when you're exercising. So moving around is what keeps you from getting cramped up. So doing some passive movements between exercises is really fun. This is why you see sometimes after people exercise, they'll put their arms above their head after they run and they do this, right? People do that. That's what happens, right? So it's important. Cool. All right, everyone's favorite. So I'm going to teach you a modified version of this since we're doing the beginners. If you have a chair near you, you can use that. Okay, what we're going to do is squats. Now you can do this without the chair, obviously. The only reason the chair is there is to add a little extra support. And when you're using squats for support, what you're going to do is when you come down, you're not going to sit on it all the way. You're going to just kind of press up against it. You're not going to put your whole body weight on it. The center of your weight should still be on your legs when doing the squat. You're not sitting down. You're just using it as a support to make sure you don't fall over. So this is a really good way. There's a chair behind me, so you got to believe me, right? There's a chair behind me, and essentially I'm keeping my center of gravity on my feet, but I'm taking a little bit of weight off of myself by using a chair. This is a great way if you can't do a full squat, this is a great way to take some weight off of you. And if you're not good at balance, obviously if you lose your balance, you're just going to sit down, right? Not a big deal. I'm going to do the actual squats, but I just wanted to teach you that in case you needed to have the extra support. There's no shame in doing that if it means it gets you to the main exercise, okay? So if that's what you need to do to get there, do it, right? Your journey's your own, okay? Cool. Right, so the way a squat's gonna go, the proper positioning other than the modified, put your arms right in front of you, just like this, right? When you're gonna spread your legs apart, sinking in the floor a little bit, I don't know why. Give me a second, let me adjust this. Okay. Wait. Cool. Awesome. We're gonna get you guys the sexy bodies that you want to have, with these exercises. Let's go. All right, so basically, feet, shoulders should be relaxed, right? Your arms should be in front of you. Legs are gonna be apart like this, so like about this distance. If you see, it's almost like shoulder distance. So like from my shoulders to my feet, I'm not like this. Don't do that. You're not an anime character. I mean, you are in here, but like, don't JoJo pose while doing squats. You're gonna kill yourself. All right, cool. So what you're gonna do is for a proper squat, you're gonna go down like this. You're gonna keep that back straight as you go down, 90 degrees. And you're gonna go up, and that's gonna be 1 because everyone did that with me, so I'm gonna count that one. Good. All right, we're gonna do this 9 more times. Let's go. Down. Hold. Up. 1. Make sure you breathe. Down. Up. It's 2. Good job. Focus on the form. We're not here focusing on how many reps we can do. We're focusing on making sure we're doing it right. Down.
I was also going to say on the up,
form.
You're not locking your knees, right?
Up. No. So you shouldn't be locking your knees during this exercise. Your center of gravity should be on your feet, and you should feel it right here in the glutes. All right, down. Up. It's 3. Down. Up. That's 4. Down. Up. That's 5. Well done. Down. Up. That's 6. Down. up, 7, down, up, that's 8, down, up, that's 9, down, hold, 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 hold,
Sweet Jeep Jeep.
hold, up, 10, well done.
Oh,
Sky, did you hear that, by the way?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Hopefully somebody goes.
I
"No,
didn't
we
say
don't
the
have to."
word. All I said was.
I don't know if Alex is online though.
All right, take a drink of water. Our next exercise is the favorite push-ups.
Yes.
So take a drink
no.
of water.
Is it bad
Yes.
that Mark's starting to feel a little bit lightheaded?
No. So what you need to do is you need to take a breather if you feel lightheaded. Yeah. So breathe a little bit.
Since I don't really
Breathe.
have play space for push-ups,
So
I'm
whatever
gonna go
you're-
ahead and jump over to the other instance.
That's
There were
fine,
some
Sky.
volunteers over there.
Make sure you do some cool downs while you're there. I would suggest at the very least do some more calf raises and do some windmills to get things moving. Okay? That would just at the minimal. Anything is better than nothing. Do not. If you want to wake up sore tomorrow, I would recommend.
I do.
Yeah, don't do that.
Not doing what I'm
do some
doing?
cool downs. Yeah. So the reason why you're feeling lightheaded is that if you're not used to exercise, you'll actually end up hyperventilating a lot because your breathing pattern isn't like where it needs to be because you're not used to it, right? So that improves over time with more exercise. Your lung capacity will grow. You'll be able to breathe better, more efficiently, and you'll feel much better. Right now you're gonna feel like crap though doing it, but that's the hard part. But once you're through that, it's like momentum. Once you're through that, you just go, you glide.
I just need to get the runner's high, man.
One of my
That's what I'm
one
waiting
of my
for.
That's
favorite
right.
exercises is squats. So, but that
Okie
last
dokie,
squat.
everybody, you know what push-ups are, right? Good. I don't have to describe push-ups, but I'm going to show them anyways. There's a modified version of the push-up. So for those who don't have amazing upper body strength, that's totally okay. Don't worry about it. The modified version is that instead of going in like this, where you're at a flat angle, you're going to come down on the knees and you're going to be like this. Okay? So if you can't do full push-ups, you're going to look like this. Okay? I call this the seal pose. So you're gonna look like a seal. When you're like this,
push-up positions. Let's go. All right. So let's all get up in that famous push-up position. Your arms should be slightly apart. I'm actually gonna put down my controllers because I need my hands for this. Cool. Excellent. All right, we're gonna do 10 of these. Ready? Your body should look like mine, completely planked out. If you're wondering why I'm not going down yet, it's because I want you to feel that. All right, you feel this? This is being in a push-up position. Good, we're motivated. Keep your head up, down, up, 1. Make sure you're bending your arms 90 degrees, down, up, 2, down, up, 3. It helps if you spread your fingers, it increases your surface area, down, up, 4, down, up, 5, down, up, 6, down, up, 7, down, up, 8, down, up, 9, down, up, 10. Rest. To get out of the push-up position, it's recommended that you put your knee down first and then you rest, okay? Don't go immediately for like flop it over on your back or anything. You want to twist a muscle, it's a good way to do it, okay? When coming out of exercises, do them right, okay? You did them right while doing them, do them right coming out of them, okay? So, you know, just to minimize your risk of injury. How do you feel after the first 10? Feeling good?
No.
No. Good, because we're doing another 10. This is our last 10 push-ups.
Pain no gain.
I want to try and push for as many as I can, but
Last 10 push-ups. Back in the push-up position. Excellent. Everyone ready? Good. Begin. Down. Up. 1. Down. Up. 2. Down. Up. 3. Don't forget to breathe. Down. Up. 4. Down. Up. 5. Down. Up. 6, down, up, 7, down, up, 8, down, up, 9, down, hold, up, 10. There you go. Phew. There you go. Your final 10. Good job, you're almost done. We have
5,
3 more exercises.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. Rest. We're gonna do another 10 of these. Breathe. Deep breath. In through the nose. Hold it. And out through the mouth. Good. All right. Next one. Let's go. Begin. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your legs should not touch the ground while you're doing this. 5. You should keep them in the air. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Everyone feeling it?
You feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
All right. The final exercise. The final boss. Your core's been worked. Your whole body's been worked. And now my favorite. Planks. We're gonna get into these. We're gonna get in the plank position. We're gonna hold it for 30 seconds, okay? Cool. I'm gonna count in my head what 30 seconds is. Okay? If you can't hold it for the full 30, it begins hurting real bad. If you're shaking, that's just shaking. That's not pain. It's when it hurts, you can stop, okay? If you're shaking, keep it there, okay? Cool, let me get my tracking back. Excelente. Cool. All right, so the planking position. Your arms are gonna be together. You're gonna put them in front of you like this. And when you're in a planking position, it should look like this. It's almost like a push-up, except you're resting on your elbows and you're keeping all your weight right there. The idea is you're trying to keep your center of gravity in the center of the body, so the center line. You'll know you're doing it right because about 15 seconds into the plank, you're gonna really start feeling your legs burning. You're gonna start feeling your core burning. That's when you know you're doing it right, okay?
Can we have
Everyone
a
in
roll of mics
position?
off for this one?
Yeah, you can keep your microphone on.
Let's hear everybody. Let's hear everybody complain after 15 seconds.
All right, ready? Everyone in the plank position? Our time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get your ass out of the air. 7, 8. Don't go too low. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Down. Well done. You probably felt some shaking there in the end, and you're like, that's not so bad. Well, we're doing another one for another 30 seconds. And this is going to be the last one. All right, ready? This is your last one. Make it count. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm still counting, I promise. Keep holding it. Keep holding it. Don't give up. And you're done. Well done. I stopped counting so you guys would challenge your will. All right, good. Take some water. Take some water before we cool down. Good job, everybody.
You made me freak out when you stopped counting. God.
Yeah.
I was counting as well. I was counting.
I challenged your mind. I went over
Oh,
30
by the
seconds,
way,
just so you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say you went
That
over by a
wasn't
whole
obvious.
10 seconds.
Mm-hmm. I know I did.
Oh my god.
But see, when I'm not instructing you, you can have a whole extra 10 seconds to yourself. How's that?
I need water.
You can do it. All right, anyways.
I'm only
Get your
now breaking out
water.
of
Stand
sweat.
up slowly if you have to. Those the planks are really tough. They take it out of a lot of people, so don't worry, that's normal. You can feel some soreness kind of creeping in, so we're gonna want to get to these exercises pretty quick. We don't want that soreness to get in too bad, right? So quickly. Let's not let it sit in.
Yeah.
Good. All right, just move your arms a little bit like this, right? Pump them. Make sure we got some energy in these arms. Get that blood pumping. All right, first off, we're gonna reset our breathing a little bit because I feel like we need that. So first you want to do diaphragmatic. Nice and slow. Good. Here you go. That's a good solid 10 seconds. And now we're gonna go the other way. Good. Nice and controlled. Good. All right, and relax. All right, now we're gonna do those calf raises again. So relax those shoulders. We're gonna do some more calf raises as a cool down. They're just as good as a cool down as they are as a warm up. Your warm ups can be used as your cool down as well. So if you like your warm up routine, you can use them as the cool down as well. You just want to do stretches, right? On both ends. You want to start with stretches, end with stretches. All right, cool. So again, just like with the calf raises from before, just raise up. Good. 5 and then down again. Good. Make sure you're relaxing your shoulders. You don't need to have them tensed right now. Up. Down. Good. Up. Down. Good. Up. Don't forget to breathe. Down. Good. Don't forget to breathe, you'll die. Up.
Alright, I'm gonna sit down.
Down. Good. Up. Down. Excellent. Good job. All right, so just the exercise I showed you guys before, where it was like a modified version of something else, we're actually going to do those because they're not as intensive. What we're going to do is that we're going to take our arm like this. We're going to come down and stretch over and reach down to the side of the leg. So both of our arms are going to come down. And really, you're going to want to stretch this arm because you're trying to stretch this side, right? So you're going to come down and stretch, and you should feel it in the shoulder when you come down, okay? So let's do that. Ready? Arm out like this, and then down. Just stretch out that right arm. Your leg should be straight. Good. All right, up, and the other arm, same thing. Good. All right, we're gonna do side stretches again. Up, this, to the side. Just a nice stretch. Good. Hold this here. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, good. The other side. Good. Make sure it gets really good and stretched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Good. All right, so we're gonna raise up our legs a little bit. We're gonna do some controlled high knees. And this is just to make sure that we get all the guff out of our legs, okay? Because we've been exercising these boys. So we're gonna come up like this and just hold like this, and then we're gonna come back down, okay? All right, so if you need to, you can do this and T-pose a little bit if you need that for balance. All right, good. We're gonna come up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back down. And the left leg up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then down. Other leg again. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back down. And then up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and back down. Good job, everybody. Good job. Well done. Round of applause. Get your water. And there you go. Sit down and rest, and that was but a fraction of my power. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I want to say good job, everyone. Those exercises I designed to both be challenging, but also show you proper form to a lot of the basic exercises. You don't need weights at home to be fit. Strength training does not begin with weights. Everyone thinks it does. It doesn't. Strength training and endurance and all that starts with calisthenics and at-home training. So you can get yourself up to, I think a good benchmark to get to consider yourself physically fit is what the military considers physically fit, and that's where I come from. And if you can get to the, if you can pass what they call the physical fitness assessment, the PFA, that is what they constitute as minimum healthy. So, and I think minimum for males, you have to be able to do 50 push-ups and like 48 sit-ups within 2 minutes. So you get 2 minutes for push-ups, 2 minutes for sit-ups, and then you have to be able to complete a 1.5 mile run within less than 12 minutes. So.
Thank you for
If
that.
you get to that
Seriously.
point, if you get to that point, you know you're doing
I
it right.
agree.
So you have a benchmark if you want to continue doing this on your own time. So if you're ever always wondered why other people get physically fit, and you're like, man, there must have been a secret. Secret is that they did what worked for them. None of them are experts. So it's not a challenge in the future, right? But the way you go about getting there is your own journey. Obviously, the first step is cutting unhealthy foods out of your diet. But if you're, those things actually are addictive. You know what I mean? So. It's hard to just kick off those diets immediately. You either have to replace it with something, just like anyone else with an addiction does. They just replace it with something else that's more healthy, because obviously you can use that addictive energy to your advantage. If you're addicted to something, you can be addicted to something positive. You know what I mean? So some people actually get addicted to exercise. Actually, they like the runner's high that they get from it, and they go really balls to the wall when it comes to exercising. Some people go to the beaches and stuff and exercise, and exercising on the beach is way tougher than exercising on the either the roads or asphalt or grass, because the sand actually absorbs a lot of the kinetic energy of your body. So if you're running on sand and you run a mile there, man, that kills you. What's up?
Yeah.
Come on. You gotta upgrade. Jeez.
So no chicken bones. Got it.
Yeah, no chicken bones. Well, yeah.
Chicken, yes, but not the bones.
Yeah. A really good diet also that helps people get healthy and sometimes makes them feel better is actually red meats are actually quite hard for the body to digest. So actually staying for like chicken and fish can actually help you feel much better and not slow you down or make you feel very lethargic. So staying away from red meats is
That
probably
makes
a good
sense.
idea.
In the real world, I'm a pescatarian, so.
Well, there you go. Make sure that you're eating nuts and fruits and veggies and all that jazz. If you don't have like a bag of apples handy for a snack inside of the fridge, you're doing it wrong. If you want to reach for a bag of chips, there's apples in the fridge instead, and they're much more filling and less expensive.
But
So
seriously,
exercising
thank you
doesn't
for
have to be
this.
expensive. Yeah, not a problem. Is there any other comments, questions, or concerns about anything here? I do have my list. I can give you guys a list if you message me of the list of exercises that I did. So that way, if you want to continue working on them, I actually skipped a couple of them as I know that we were getting really tired there. So I didn't want to push you guys too hard. Yeah, I skipped a couple. That was going to be harder than what it was.
Yeah, I'll take the list.
Yeah. Cool. No questions? Well, that would be the end of our event right here then.
No questions,
We actually did,
but I do have a
but we
comment.
did. Well, real quick, I just want to point out that if you guys didn't think that you could make it through an hour of exercise in your daily life, you're wrong, because you just did, right? This was an hour, in case you lost track of time. This was pretty much exactly an hour of exercise. What's really fun about exercise when you learn is that if you actually put this in your regimen, something I discovered myself, is that, if you feel like the world is really like fast and anxious and like you don't have a lot of time for everything, add exercise in your routine if you're going to do anything, because it will show you how much you can really do in an hour, and it makes you really productive. Because if you just take an hour to exercise, I mean, you can run 6 miles in 45 minutes if you're at your physical performance. You know what I mean? So that's really cool, right? To know that you can within just a single hour you can run 6 miles. It's an incredible distance, right? So that's just based off of my own benchmarks, by the by. So, and the thing is that's not even the best benchmarks. Like, you know, shit, if I was pushing myself, I could do that much faster. So, yeah, I'm on like the lower bracket there. You know, ever since I got out of the military, I might have eased up a bit on my regimen, but that doesn't mean I stopped, right? So, anyways, what was the comment?
You're muted.
You're muted, boy.
Oh. Sorry, brain no work burr. That was definitely a nice like little wake up call telling me that, hey, you need to, you know, do something. This is not healthy.
Yeah, so those were the easy exercises, and again, like I said, don't feel bad about, if you can mute yourself.
I had to drop out a couple.
Bad.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. So the thing is, again, you know, when it comes down to this, really, if you are exercising and you're new at this, don't feel bad for not being able to keep up, right? Like, these are the easy exercises, sure. But here's the thing, right? Don't get too focused on what's easy and what's hard, right? What's hard for you is what you need to do, right? That's the point, right? The difficulty is relative, because eventually once you exercise, the hard stuff becomes easy, and then you have to find something new to do, or add something that actually brings back the pain. It's actually easier to exercise early on in the stage because everything you do feels like work. Later on, as you continue to exercise, it gets harder to work out because you're trying to find something else that gets you back to the point that you were feeling before. Like, keeping that feeling that you just exercised gets harder the more you exercise, which means you're getting fit, right? Your body's used to it. It knows what to do.
Number 2, and I'm trying to cover the mic, so hopefully it's not too much wind this time. We talked about this before. You need to create a community event, like happens like once a week or something like that, for workouts.
Yeah, I could do that within my own community. I used to do that all the time when I streamed. I would actually play the Ring Fit on the Switch in VR chat, which I found really fun, so people could see me exercising like full body to the Ring Fit thing. And a lot of people exercised with me during that, so it was a lot of fun.
I would absolutely
like,
agree with that, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know how many of us here are like me, but if you were to just send me off on my own right now, I can't promise that I would continue working out. I need that mental push, so something like that I feel like would be very helpful for a lot of us.
So one thing about that mental push is that that's a very important thing for you to end up managing yourself, because here's just like with anything, it's a muscle. Okay, it needs to be worked. So if you feel like that you don't have enough of a willpower to continue on something on your own, you know, you need to be able to do these things eventually and call to it yourself. Now, having help to get there isn't going to be a problem. But what I'm saying is, eventually what you're going to want is you're going to want your own self-motivation, your own goals, your own image of who you want to be that motivation that pushes you forward. Because you don't get there unless you want it. You can't have people tell you to get there. You have to want to get there. Because otherwise, you're just going to do what people tell you to do, and then you're not going to have an exercise regimen that fits for you. You're going to have an exercise regimen that people are telling you to do, and that's not targeting who you want to be. Does that make sense?
It makes sense. I think like the most important thing for me right now is just getting in the mindset of like, or getting the habit of working out. And then once you have that habit of working out, then you can kind of create your own regimen.
Yeah,
that's totally fine. Yeah,
I was
but what I'm saying
basically
is
going to say
eventually.
the same thing.
Yeah.
But the hardest thing is starting. And so having somebody there who knows what they're doing, telling you like, okay, this is, if you're feeling this, then you need to do this, you know, so you don't hurt yourself. That's very important. So early on, it's very important to have somebody like you or somebody
you
who
have a
can
lot
tell
of
you what you're
people
doing.
who want to like be, they have that mental image of wanting to be like Mr. Invincible, right? And then they make the big
heck no.
mistake of like they'll
Overworking
overexert one
themselves.
day, exactly, and then they're like, exercise sucks because I can't do it. Hi, Bellet.
Hello.
You're way late.
Bellet, it's been a while. Hello.
And
Wait,
I
wait,
can
for
speak
what? Wait,
from-
what?
I just hosted an exercise class for an event that's going on, so I would just work these people out.
Oh. Yeah, no, I don't join for exercise. You think I actually do things? I have 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Alright, I should probably go volunteer for the event.
Yeah, bye, Senpai.
Can I add something
Yeah, should
regarding
I
overexertion?
just go to XPR 1?
Yeah, XPR Labs
If they-
1 is
if
the
they
next
have
event. If you get in there, you're
space,
gonna be
yeah.
fine. Valga, did you exercise even though you were in desktop mode?
I am what we might consider digestively unpleasant today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tummy hurt?
I wanted to be here anyway, so I've just been a corner person.
Do you want me to send you the exercise routine then? So when you do feel better, you can use it for yourself?
If you'd like.
Yeah. Anyone who wants exercise routine, just DM me. If you're in the XPR Discord, or the JobCon Discord, you can just shoot me a message. I'm right there. If
Do you have
DMs
it
aren't
still
open,
turned off?
You're right. I need to turn that off. Yeah, I was getting a bunch
Alright, I got
of
the
people who were like,
invite
would you
up
like
now.
to try my
I'll
new
see you guys
game?
later.
And then, yeah, bye-bye, Senpai.
Yeah, fuck.
Yo, yeah, that's right. I forgot that you got your account hacked. I'm so sorry, Bella.